Hi, YouTube. Kalia Ash back here with another video. I'm Ash.
I'm Leah.
All right, in today's video, we're going to talk about sassy men apocalypse. You know, it's not nothing that you thinking about. We're talking about men that can't take a woman standing 10 toes down or standing up for herself without them having an attitude, feeling some type of way, or I gotta respond in just like a sassy way. It's like, she actually, brought this up because she feel like, she going through it in her relationship. So I know normally I kick it off, but I feel like she can relate a little more. So just tell us about it.
Yeah, so basically what she's trying to say is a man who cannot emotionally have the intelligence to withdraw without being attached to the situation. So it could be anything, like you could just be having a conversation, or y'all can be, matter of fact, y'all both can be arguing or disagreeing. Instead of him being a man, or just showing that masculine where he can control his emotions, because us women, I'm not saying us women can't control our emotions either, but for the man, I feel that it should be his duty to balance me out when I'm getting emotionally upset because of something he's doing, not for you to give me the same energy I'm giving you. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I kind of wanted to talk about today. Like, I know it's a lot of relationships out there where individuals are going through certain things with their significant other, and instead of, like, you as the woman shouldn't have to feel no kind of way when you're confronting or when you're bringing up a situation to your man, and he gets all emotional, go from 0 to 100, want to argue, just it's just a whole lot. Just like, I just want to have a conversation without you being so emotionally involved with what I'm saying. Like, I'm not attacking you. I just need you to do something, or can you just hear me out without you feeling, defensive about it? And that's why most arguments happen, because he's taking it as, you know, uh,
He's taking it. It's like an ego thing. He can't handle, even if you right in a situation, he can't handle that because in order for you to be right, you telling him he doing something wrong in his eyes. He don't want you to tell him what you doing wrong, but he feel like he can tell you what he doing wrong. Am I right?
Yeah, he feel like he could tell you what you're doing wrong, and you just supposed to be like okay with it. But the moment you tell him he doing something wrong, it's like, oh, now I gotta be, angry, or just like, why you gotta be angry? Like, don't, for what? Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just like how two females, someone like you in a club or something, and a girl bump you, and you went from, she probably didn't say sorry, whatever the case may be. She give you that look like, be whatever, and then y'all just start fighting it out. Naturally, I feel like if it was a man and a man bumped him, he'd probably be like, "Oh, my bad, bro." You know what I'm saying? Even though they might get into a little, situation, but
you trying to say he really don't respect women like that? That's almost kind of like what you're trying to say. He have more respect for men than women, and anytime you say something to him as a woman, as his girl, it's like, I'm the man, I run this. You don't tell me nothing. That's kind of like what it's giving, like kind of like how you're explaining it. But if a man approach him, be like, look,
no, because if a man approach, I mean, like I said, when it comes to men being like unemotionally and having the unemotionally intelligent, it can go either way. It don't even matter if it's male or female, because they don't carry that emotional trait where they can just brush it off. Like, their ego just come out and they just have to, like, ready to.
It's definitely an ego, like a big ego that don't come down ever.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
And you constantly
So,
deal with an ego that's all the way up here and it never come down. It's like hard.
right.
That's like almost impossible to deal with. Because
Right.
it's like it's okay to have an ego, but if your ego never come down, it's like nothing you could tell them for real because they don't want to hear it.
And it's the lack of accountability. So it's like they can't be emotionally intelligent and try to calm you down because you coming at them a certain way. Instead of being like, they, I hear what you're saying. Let me reevaluate this and understand why you saying this so I can have give you a better feedback so it won't happen again. But instead of doing that, is they go from 0 to 100 and just blame you and make you feel like you the enemy rather than them hearing out or what you saying, whatever the problem is.
Right. So like when he feel like you doing something wrong, what is some of the stuff like he'll say to you to like for people to get a better understanding of it? Like give us
well, for one, like another thing about men who lack emotional intelligence, when you dealing with a man like that, they quick to put you down. They quick to like tear your confidence down. Like they say stuff. Like I don't know, cause like I feel like those are traits that women would do. Like they will sit up there and throw shots at you. Like when I mean like,
but it's different. Like I get what you're saying for women, but I'm
like they try to, when I mean like tear you down. Like they say stuff to you to make you angry. You
right.
See? Like they say like, oh, you're being emotional right now. Like, duh, I mean, I'm supposed to be emotional. I'm a woman. That's and it's not just me being a woman. That's anybody who trying to express themselves will feel. Or you being a modern day woman. Like, what do that mean? I'm being a modern day woman. Like, like they just trying to name. They just sit there name drop, say a whole bunch of name, or just like say everything they can to like make you feel bad because they feeling bad about themselves. That's what I'm saying. So a person that lacks unemotional intelligence, they would try their hardest to bring you down because of how they feel.
So you can never like really truly be happy in that situation because unless they happy, if they have moments of happiness, of course they'll share it with you. But anytime they feeling dark and deep, God forbid you have your happy moment, they gonna tear you down to make you just as sad as them or not even sadder. And I almost feel like that just it's just like an evil way to just make them feel better. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing somebody just as down as them or not even further down. So it's like how you even like
balance that out.
Yeah, how you stay in a relationship when you feel like you're not happy. Like I really be wanting to pick brains with females about, you know,
like I'm always happy.
No, I'm talking about in the relationship.
Oh, in the relationship, like you're gonna have your unhappy moments, but sometimes you don't let certain situations. Like if it's that unhappy, then you have to leave. Like it's not really you that's making the situation unhappy. It's them because they feeling unhappy about themselves. So they trying to project whatever emotions they got going on onto you.
But my question is, how do y'all stay in that situation? Not that you not happy or nothing like that, but the relationship is not happy. Do you feel like you have more up times in a relationship, down times, and that's how you stay? Like what be going through?
I think it's a even point where it's 1 minute is here, next minute is there. I think to me, because it all depends too how well you know your partner. So if you know your partner is going through something, of course that whole
you want to be there for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I ain't saying
because you feel like they in a down place and you don't want to leave nobody while they're down.
I mean, kind of you don't want to leave them down, but you kind of know what
or you just used to.
Them.
You just used to
sometimes people get used to it. They get used to.
But do you think that's healthy to get used to something that's not
right now?
Yeah, that could be unhealthy, right?
Yeah, that could be unhealthy.
All right.
That could be a very detrimental situation too, because then later on you start regretting or having this regret, like, should I really be in this situation with this person, or should I leave? But like I said, it depends on your relationship, because not everybody in a relationship, just because, I mean, all relationships is going to have their ups and downs,
for sure.
But as far as dealing with really can bring a relationship down to its lowest form is unintelligent men, in which we saying is like sassy men that want to match other. Because to me, I feel like certain traits of a man that they do, I feel like that's feminine energy coming out of them.
That's why that's the whole thing about sassy man. About you giving off, that energy that you say you a man, this, that, and third. You the man of the relationship, and you want to be head honcho in charge, but.
Yeah, but the moment a woman yell at you,
you can't handle it.
Yeah, like the moment your woman yell at you and call you out your name, is like you matching her energy. Like, like, you a man, show your masculinity, be firm, be straight, be forward, be like, babe, calm down. You know what I'm saying? Don't be sitting here and be like, oh, you will be da, 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 da. Like, neither one of us gonna get through with each other because we both unemotionally available.
Oh, so you feel like you under emotionally available. So you feel like because
at that moment, if you at your height, because you feeling strong about a particular problem. If I'm angry and I cannot control my emotions, one of us have to control it. We cannot both be combating with each other.
So you just drop it. What you do? You just let it go and walk away, or drop the subject completely?
I mean, for me, because I have the emotional ability to like calm it down, or just like I let that person rant, do whatever they gotta say, get it off their chest, whatever it is, what it is. If I was the type of person I keep going back and forth with you, like, I don't think the relationship would last.
Right, and so you feel like you the balance that the relationship needs.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
but if you
without you, it wouldn't.
Yeah. If it was about me, I'm pretty sure if that person was to go with somebody else, and they don't know how to manage their emotions, it's going to be a fight to the
so death. you more calmer. So I think I'm getting it. Like, that's how you deal with it. You more calmer. You don't really take things too serious. Like, for you, if you suspect something, you ask him about it. Like, hey, like, if you expect him, let's say cheating, for example, hey, are you doing this and third? He's like, no, I told you that. And you just believe them. So another person gonna be like, no,
let me go I think,
snoop it up. But you let it go and you take him for his word.
I mean, I take everybody for their word until they prove me otherwise. Yeah, and I'm not saying, oh, you naive. It's not me being naive.
Yeah, you just have no proof to back up what you're saying. So you feel like, why would I accuse him? There's no proof. You feel like you can't just go with your intuition. I do personally. I go with my intuition, but you feel like you can't go with your intuition, and so you don't got no proof. So it's like, all right, he said that he not cheating, so that's just what it is. Next, that's what he said. So that's kind of what type time you on.
Yeah. So how often do you think, when you went with your intuition, that it was proven to be right?
Yeah, I go with my intuition off break. Like, I've been in a situation where a man put his hands on me. All it took him was one time to put his hands on me. I dated the situation. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he wanted me back. After he, all the consequences he faced and stuff, he still wanted me back. I was like, no.
Yeah, but what about the intuition part? That way you felt like he was an abuser. Like, you felt.
No. Well, yeah, you go with your intuition. Sometimes you don't get an intuition. Like, sometimes it's like you don't know it's gonna happen. I'm not the type of person that say everything, because that's why I can't judge nobody and how they handle a situation, because sometimes I don't know what's gonna happen and stuff like that. When a situation happen like that, of course I didn't know what was gonna happen. You just shocked
that it
did happen. Yeah. And it's like, oh, you gotta reevaluate. Like, did he have that in him the whole time? And I just missed the signs because I'm human at the end of the day. And I was in my 20s when it happened. So it's just like as you get older, you get more mature and stuff like that. So it's just like sometimes you do miss the signs. Mm-hmm. And when something happened, that's when you look back on it and be like, dang, he might have had this ability the whole time and I missed the signs. But then when something happened, I'm not that person to just like, when it was wrong, it's like, okay, he ain't gonna do it no more. Because for me, if you could do it once, you could do it again. But I'm not saying you should forgive a person for, things like that. Because I have forgave a person for cheating on me and stuff like that.
I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, I have forgave a person for cheating and gave him another chance. But certain stuff, I can't, like, when he put his hands on me, I couldn't forgive him for that. You feel me?
I mean, I get that because I have forgave my ex too, when they had cheated. But it was a story behind that because I might have been the person that had did it first, which probably had led to him doing it years later.
Mm. And I'm not saying what comes around goes around.
Yeah, but as of now, because like I said, once you get older, like if you feel like this person ain't for you no more, leave. Just leave.
Mm.
But I know some people would try to play this card where they wouldn't leave. I feel like the reason why a cheater wouldn't leave, even though this person is making them unhappy, because they want to keep that other person they cheating with on the side, see how that go, and still have a bed with a lady next to when they, finish doing what they got going over there.
Have that cake and eat it too.
Yeah, so it's like they pretty much keeping this person, and it's like basically you're just the option at this point. The main girl is just the option until he find what he's looking for out there, and then once he find what he's looking for and it's real and it's concrete, he probably will drop the main girl and get with the other girl. Mm-hmm. And to me, that's still cheating. Like, regardless, even if y'all was talking, whatever the situation is, like, all that is considered cheating. All of it, texting, messaging,
like entertainment of another female. You're cheating on your spouse,
right?
Just be honest and tell her. But a lot of people take them for their word and stuff like that. But a lot of people go with their intuition. But basically, this video was just to bring awareness. I feel like she had more experience than me with Sassy Man Apocalypse because I'm quick to leave a nigga. So yeah, so I just was like, let's just, broaden people mind about, because maybe people don't know the signs and stuff like that. And she actually had, situations and stuff that happened. So I feel like she could tell certain things and just, so that's what we mean. And those men have egos so big that they don't know how to come up off them and go down from them. And it's like you being their woman, they don't look at you as their equal. Just like from how they treat and how they react to you, it's like you're not their equal. And then it's some people that say, oh, men and women are not equal because men are stronger than women and stuff like that. But I'm talking about, if y'all are partners, why can't y'all be equal in a relationship? If y'all have a household, what if y'all have kids and stuff? Don't y'all want to be equal parents to their children? But it's and like
showing that
he looks at you as below him, so you can't tell him nothing wrong. So yeah. You got anything else to say on that?
No.
All right, so we just pretty much wrapped it up on the Sassy Man Apocalypse. Please tell us what you think about it below. Tell us if you have any experience or any situations about it. We'd love to hear it in the comments. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Signing out, Ash.
Signing out, Leah.
Peace.
Peace.